Welcome to Speed Scene Live TV, the only show dedicated to the sportsman racer. Brought to you by Curry Rear Ends, Hedman Hustler Headers, M&H Tires, and TheFote.com. With your hosts, Diana Might, Bruce Barker, Scott Lucky Hudson, Alex Rogio, Bob Beck, Bryant Layton, with Donnie Couch and Dar Hawthorne.
Oh, yeah, and it's another Tuesday night. You're live with Diana Might here on Speed Scene Live. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving and you're getting ready for Christmas. I know I am. Got Scott Lucky Hudson here to my left.
I'm good to go, Diana Might.
Yes, and we've got Bob Beck back there just pretending he's not paying attention, but we know he is.
What?
He's on Japan time.
Japan
right, he's on
and we've
Japan
got Bruce Barker. He always handles the controls, and he does such a good job down to the minute.
Except for when
yes.
I know. It's one of those nights where you just go, come on, everything work, and
Well,
what do you know? What do you know?
Yep. Tonight, we want to let everybody know we're going to talk with Les Morris about his 59 T-Bird race car project. Well, it's called the Memphis Belle. And what do we have here in this picture, Lucky?
Well, we got some great photography of old World War airplanes. You know, kind of goes with the
Memphis Belle theme.
The Memphis Belle
Yeah.
theme. You know, my dad was a World War II pilot.
He was.
Highly decorated, also taught cadets how to
He was
fly.
an instructor as well. And Les is
Loved
going to
it.
talk about the S&W chassis that he's building for that fabulous Thunderbird.
Oh, man. And, you know, T-Birds of that vintage, too. I know we're going to see some shots. Those are cool.
Isn't that the same car that Elvira has, that style?
Yeah.
You
I didn't know that.
But she has a convertible, and hey, we're also going to have some great Donnie Couch interviews. Now, Donnie's not in studio with us, but he did some great interviews with Matt Hagan, Matt Smith. I think we got some sand drag stuff, so we're going to get a chance to enjoy those tonight. We've got some great video from the SEMA show, courtesy of TheFote.com to show you. In fact, I'm on the Fote right now doing some crew updates, talking to people. So join TheFote.com and then join our crew, and you can talk to us during the live shows. Hey, also, we're going to have Brian Layton. He's got a quick off-road report tonight.
I will admit, it was cool to see Bryant back last week talking with Donnie Couch. So, yeah, we got some of that coming up tonight. Hot Rod Bob flying about the planet here. It sort of mimics our little graphic right there.
Yes, it does.
There was Bob right on that globe, man.
Right there.
Everywhere.
I thought he was hanging on the wing.
Yeah.
Twice. Yeah. That's what happens when you would treat the stewardesses badly.
So, you didn't do that, did you?
Not often.
No, Joe. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Not more than once, huh?
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, well, Hot Rod Bob went to Japan, yes, for a Moon Eyes event, big Moon Eyes event. You can probably see him in person this Saturday, allowing for the time change and
Yeah.
Bob being awake by then.
I will.
But that'll be for the Moon Eyes Christmas show, which is going to be at Irwindale. So, Bob, that'll be happening this week. And, of course, you were just in Japan as of just a
Yes.
few hours ago. So what's coming up tonight?
Well, tonight we're going to talk about the great race that Moon Eyes puts on every year. It's a race car show, an extravaganza at Irwindale Speedway and Drag Strip this Saturday.
Nice.
And that's this Saturday at
This Saturday,
Irwindale, so
yes.
people can go check it out this weekend.
That's right.
Nice. Now, coming up next week on the show, Scotty Richardson will be talking to us about his long-awaited Gearheads Club. Hey, it's a way to save money, win free stuff. You know, Gearheads Club is putting racetracks, racers, and companies together and supporting this sport that we love. And I believe in this club. I'm a part of it, and I'm going to help guide all you guys in there. And for just a slight membership fee, you get to save money. You'll save your membership fee on the very first purchase you make. And I want to mention also that Saturday, December 28th, Monster Energy World Speedway Invitational will be happening at Industry Hills Expo Center.
Invitational. What does that mean? You got to be invited?
Well, that means that they're inviting the best speedway riders from all over the world. Last year they had, of course, American riders. They had British riders. They had Swedish riders. They had people from all over. And we got a chance to check that out and film out there, and I think Donnie Couch will be out there with Ken again this year. This is the best speedway race of the year at the best speedway race facility that you can go to visit industryracing.com for more info.
Hey, we were talking about Les Morris's Memphis Bell. There's the Liberty Bell, another one of the bells.
That's right. I like this look. You know, I've seen a few cars. I've seen a few dragsters. I've seen this motif used on some rat rods and stuff, and I like it. I don't know. There's a certain term for this type of art, but I don't know what it is.
Cool.
Nor I.
Cool.
Yeah, I just got it. Now who's jet lagged? No, I'm prop plane lagged.
Yeah, prop.
Get it?
Yeah. You're
Okay.
a prop tonight.
So there's that pastime clip we've been talking about. And Dynamite, do you have any idea? Is this thing like coming up?
You know, I'd ask Lucky because he's the one that has control over it, Bruce.
Well, we're just trying to portray it all in a tasteful manner.
That's
but
right.
we'll get back into that later.
Okay, I know we've also got, we're going to get some snapshots, as it were, of SEMA, courtesy of thefote.com. And Speed Scene Live Television goes on our winter break. You know, we do this every year, and we're hitting the break after next week's show. And then we bid sayonara to all of January as well. So the 10th. That'll be kind of the swan song of Speed Scene Live for 2013, and then we're back roaring and kicking and making all sorts of noise for 2014. So mark that on your calendars if you need to. Enjoy the holidays with your families is kind of our idea, and that's what we get to do as well. Be sure to join us, though, when we launch back for an all-new year of Speed Scene Live in February.
And we want to let everybody know we have that Speed Scene Live celebrity 2-car trailer for sale still. So, hey, if anybody wants to jump on that 2-car trailer, it's, what is it, a gooseneck, Lucky?
It's 42-foot enclosed trailer, gooseneck trailer. It's super cheap, only $7,000 if you send me an email.
See, Bruce is thinking about it just to put in his backyard so he can store cars in it.
Instant garage.
Yeah. Instant garage, Bruce.
Well,
Come on.
it works great. Tow anywhere, go anywhere you want, load it up, and hit the road that same day.
There you go. Just
It's
have the
ready
wheel
to go.
bearings packed, tires are good, everything's
Send
good
us,
to go.
send us an email at speedscene@aol.com, and I'll send you some photos of the trailer and give you all the info. And we're practically giving it away. In fact, if we don't sell it, Dynamite, maybe next year we will give it away.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that'll be the new drawing. Hey, Bob, do you know, as we take a look at all these fine prop-driven aircraft from World War II, do you know if anybody's installed like a Pratt & Whitney engine in a car or a Rolls-Royce or a
There were
Merlin?
guys that ran the Allison aircraft motor back in the 50s and 60s.
That's
we
just
saw
Yeah.
things on TV about guys that would go around to these old graveyards and they would pull the motors out of these planes and stick them in cars.
Right,
I've never seen that on like the Discovery Channel and stuff.
NHRA finally had to make a rule. It had to be an automotive engine in a car.
Oh, okay.
Now, I did meet a guy that was using one in a tractor pull tractor.
Dang.
And it was giant. The
Yeah.
motor itself was about the size of a Volkswagen car. It was huge.
Wow.
That is unbelievable. I know it's hard to set it in scale when you see a motor like this on this airplane to get an idea of how big it is, but I think the displacement on those was pretty large.
It's the whole front of that plane. There's some sheet metal, but that whole front of that plane is all motor.
That's amazing.
Amazing. Well, another thing that's amazing is to take a 59 Ford T-Bird and completely cut it out, get rid of everything that you don't need, get a high-quality S&W chassis, and start building it up. And this is a car
the ground up.
from
right,
the
Lucky?
ground up. This is a car that's designed to be a nostalgia race car. And, I think we should talk to the gentleman involved with that now.
Let's go to line 1 and welcome Les Morris. Les, welcome to Speed Scene Live.
Hey, thanks, Diana, Scott, Bruce, Bob. Thanks for having me tonight.
Sure.
It's great to have you on the show, Les. Now, we've got some pictures of your 59 T-Bird. And tell us, as we talk about this and we talk about your chassis and all that, the first question I want to know is, why a 59 T-Bird?
Well, it started out as a Comet project, and I had a deal worked out with somebody for the car. And then later on, they kind of reneged on the deal, and I started thinking I wanted to promote S&W race cars, and I wanted to be unique. So I started shopping around for something that might be a little bit different than what everybody else has, non-Mustang, non-Camaro kind of chassis kind of car. And and this is what I came up with.
Well, you didn't just have a crush on Elvira as a child or something like that, did you, Les?
No.
Because this is very similar to the car she had, right? I think hers was a 58, though, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. There's a few other celebrities that have Thunderbirds.
But Elvira, she kind of sticks out in your mind, doesn't she?
Where are you going with this, Diane?
Now, Les, we're looking at the pictures of the car right now. We've seen some pictures of the S&W chassis tubing. It looks like you took it almost down to the bare metal. On the passenger side, it looks like it's all bare metal.
Well, pretty much stripped all the paint off. I have a friend that does excellent body work, and he went in there and started removing any of the dents or any of the roughage that's in the body so that it would be pretty much ready to go once the chassis is finished. And then we can go ahead and paint it that the Nostalgia V17 olive drab green.
Oh, so you guys are really going to do that?
Well, yeah, it's going to have Memphis Belle on the other side. I kind of talked to Jeff DeGrandis from the Cartoon Network, and we've been kind of going back and forth, and he had mentioned something about coming out and actually painting the girl with the lettering on the side.
Oh, wow, that would be great. Jeff is a fantastic artist. That'd be great to have him
He's
do
a great friend of Speed Scene Live. We love him. We'd love to have him come back in on the show. And, you know, he drew something on the back of my car. I still have it.
Now, this is our opportunity. Les, you just started. Of course, you've been cutting the car apart, taking out all the sheet metal and getting it stripped down. But this is the beginning of your putting it back together. You got the S&W chassis. You made a jig for it, and now it's starting to come together. You're using the S&W Pro Stock type chassis.
Well, right. It's a tubular chassis. It's similar to what all the later model Camaros and the Mustangs use in Pro Stock, and it's the front strut suspension, the rear coilover suspension, and so it should be a very tunable chassis along with the 545 engine. I've upgraded since my 521, and I've upgraded it to Cobra Jet aluminum head, so we got a little bit more power coming at it, but we're going to carry a little bit more weight.
Now, Les, I'm on the Fote.com, and of course people are talking about you because you're on there as well. And I got a question here. They want to know, how long will it take you to finish the project?
Oh, geez, I'm going to town. It's not so much a money situation as it is a time situation. Spending the evenings at night. The weather's getting a little bit colder, so I'm doing the best I can.
Cold in your area, those 80 degrees, right?
That is cold, though. You're freezing after 110.
It's supposed to be 21 tomorrow night, so.
What? Oh, man.
Well, at least it's legal.
Yeah, there you go. Jeez.
Now,
I'm slow on the uptake, Bob. Oh, man.
And I'm the one that's tired.
Yeah, what's going on here?
I don't know, Bruce.
Jeez.
Now, Les, I know that S&W chassis stuff's really good. In fact, when I first started racing, I ordered a roll bar kit from them for my 65 El Camino. You remember that car, don't you,
I
Diana?
do, Lucky. That was a winning car, and anybody out at LACR remembers that because they probably lost to you, Lucky.
Well, I don't know about that, but I had good success in that car, and that S&W roll cage and everything, it just fit in just the way it was supposed to. How's it working out for you, Les?
Well, actually, I sent them because the chassis is kind of after a Nova because the wheelbase is similar and the width is the same, although the car looks a lot wider and taller. It's only just an inch or so bigger than a Fox body Mustang, and the wheelbase is only an inch or so bigger than a Nova. But we scoped it after the Nova chassis, and a little bit wider, and when they cut all the bars, everything's kind of just coming all together. I have to set the body over the chassis now to kind of fine-tune things, and then I need some front coilovers so I can start figuring out where my front wheelbase is going to be.
Nice, nice. Well, I did see another video somewhere where you were cutting Lexan windows, so you got a lot of things going together right here. You're working way hard at it, and car looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Well, yeah, it's a I've got the engine, I've got the transmission, So it's just a matter of building the chassis. I've built a stock car chassis before, and I've got a friend that builds rear-engine dragsters that, I can kind of tap on for some knowledge. But for the most part, it's just all me, and so I think I can get her done.
Hey, Les, hang tight. We're actually going to feature you on camera for just a little bit here, and I got maybe a couple of comments on the nice sheet metal that comprised this Thunderbird as compared to the Lincoln that I just got into the shop. Holy cow!
Oh.
Let's take a look at this video, though.
Hi, this is Les Morris from Les Morris Racing. This is an update for the S&W Race Cars chassis for Project Memphis Belle. We've started the basic chassis, and now we need to lower the body over the chassis so we can make all the adjustments we need. S&W is an excellent source of race car parts, and I'd suggest at the end of this video there will be a phone number. Call them and please get a catalog. Thank you.
Man, so that is a fine-looking car, and of course, great chassis as well. But Les, this Lincoln that I'm working on, it was a disaster. There was holes where holes shouldn't be, and you really did score a nice body for this car, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you a lot. I guess I've been pretty lucky.
Now, Les, there's a promo code right here, 60060 for free shipping at S&W Race Cars. People can use that and get free shipping?
That's correct. They gave that to me as a promotional thing, and as I go to the racetracks, and I give that code out in catalogs and things like that. So
that's a big deal when you're getting 100 pounds of chromoly tubing or mild steel tubing. That can save you some bucks there. Hey, a quick question here. Another off the crew updates on thefote.com. A 59 T-Bird is tall and wide. Are you going to narrow section or chop the car?
You know what? Actually, I've had somebody ask me that before, and the answer is kind of no. I don't think the class I'm going to run, I don't think it's going to be very necessary. I mean, it could go a lot faster, but I'm kind of targeting a certain class and heads-up racing, and so that's where I'm going with the car right now.
What class is that, Les?
It'd be D-Gas.
Oh, okay. That'll be a nice one.
Yeah, index racing.
Wow.
You have a great
he
time.
might race me.
Yeah.
There you go, Les.
Exactly.
I'm thinking he's going to race that class, and then he's going to speed up. And
then go to C-Gas?
You never know. Once you get going, and it looks like he's got a great platform there, I think he'll do a great job. Anybody else you want to thank, Les?
Well, I'd like to definitely say thanks to the guys at thefote.com. A good bunch of guys over there. I appreciate them for my support, and Johnny over at M&H Tire. That guy is just wonderful. You can call him anytime and get anything you need. And we've discussed tires for the Thunderbird. And my friends over at Facebook, they've been clicking on me here, and I appreciate their support. And S&W Race Cars, Scott and John. And, of course, Donnie Couch for the fantastic updates he's been putting on Speed Scene Live. It's been awesome.
Donnie Couch, he always gets all the credit, that guy.
The Couchmeister.
Well, Les, we want to thank you so much for calling in. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Can't wait to see you, in staging lanes next to me. We'll have a blast racing each other.
You bet, Diana.
Okay, take care, hon.
Okay, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too. Bye-bye.
Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we've got Hot Rod Bob Beck. And, since Les plugged Donnie Couch, I think we should play a couple Donnie Couch interviews. All right, everybody, this is Donnie Couch, and you're listening to Speed Scene Live. Yeah.
Want some Italian food?
I'm Phil Burkhart, and you're watching Speed Scene Live.
For over half a century, Currie rear-end components have been twisting out the torque and taking the punishment. And the new Currie lineup is stronger than ever. Some of the world's most capable, hardest-working vehicles depend on Currie gears, which is why you can too. Street cars, hot rods and resto rods, drag cars, rock-crawling four-wheel drive vehicles, whatever you're piloting, Currie expertise and rock-solid design means the parts will do their job, so you can do yours. Check out Currie's custom rear ends, featuring a full line of upgrades, components, and installation options. The Currie Crate rear ends lineup offers ultra-strong construction on third members and carrier assemblies, and other underside parts like correct SwiftLink steering systems keep your four-wheeler pointed where you want it. Add in a wide variety of solid, purpose-built suspension and brake components, and you've got one tough, ready-to-go machine. Grab a hold of a Currie rear end. Talk to the experts at 714-367-2679 or view the complete line online at CurrieEnterprises.com.
60 years. That's a long time for a company to do any one thing. Doing it right while sticking to your founding values. Now that takes hard work and dedication. For 60 years, Hedman's all-American workforce has been devoted to manufacturing the very best headers any team of craftsmen can build. That's 60 years of cutting, 60 years of bending, 60 years of welding, more than 2 million in all, and every set made right here at home. At Hedman Headers, we build all-American horsepower, then back it up for life. Hedman Headers, made in the USA.
Welcome back to more of Speed Scene Live, the #1 online drag racing TV show. Brought to you by Currie Rear Ends, M&H Tires, Hedman Hustler Headers, and TheFote.com.
Welcome back to the show, Speed Scene Live. My name is Lucky. I've got Diana Might over here.
Welcome.
I've got Hot Rod Bob Beck over there. And way over yonder, Bruce Barker.
You sound like that guy, Michael Buffer, the guy.
No, don't say that because he'll sue me.
That's right. Let's get ready. You can't have any of that going on. Oh, jeez. All right, back to the show.
Back to the show. You know what? Donnie Couch was out doing some interviews. He was out on assignment, and he ran into this great racer, Matt Hagan at Pomona.
Donnie Couch for Speed Scene Live. We're at the winner here, Matt Hagan, pulling it off, carrying the Schumacher flag this weekend, but it was tough.
It is, but I'm glad we finished so strong out here. We got a new assistant crew chief, had to step up. My crew chief's in the hospital, and our guys have been doing a phenomenal job, and I'm just glad I got to crawl in there and drive the wheels off this thing this weekend. So just been great. It's been a dream season. I mean, we won 5 races and been to, I guess that's 9 or 10 finals now. So just missed out on the championship a little bit. Big John, he's tough to beat, but we got a great team here with Magnetti Morelli, Rocky Boots, and Mopar, and they're supporting us real strong, and we're going to come back stronger next year.
What about Dickie Venables sitting at home? He had to be in more pain seeing this unfold, and the car just ran flawless. Hats off to him. But the assistant stepping up, man, definitely. What a story.
Yeah, and it just goes to show you how well he's taught this assistant crew chief, Mike Knudsen. I mean, Dickie's just a phenomenal teacher. He's a phenomenal leader, and we can't do it without him out here. But, I can't wait to get back out here, Pomona at the beginning of the year next year and start laying it down again.
All right, I'm Donnie Couch, Speed Scene Live. He's Matt Hagan, and he just won the World Finals, folks.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Nice. You know what? Donnie Couch was here, there, everywhere, and he ran into another one of those drag racers out of Pomona.
Hey, Donnie Couch for Speed Scene Live. We're here at the World Finals, Mellow Yellow. I'm here with Matt Smith, who already sold the championship. Matt, how's it feel, my friend?
It feels great. It's a great honor to be a champion, and it's a great honor to be the first father-son champion in the same year for NHRA.
That's right. We got his father, Pro Mod champion, Ricky Smith. We go back a little bit, right, Ricky?
Yeah, we don't want to say how far.
No, that's right. Especially we go back a little bit here with Colbert Seagraves. Colbert, tell us about the Viper motorcycle.
Yeah, well, we're real excited about our association with Matt Smith Racing. We came on board during the countdown last year with Matt and Michael Ray. Michael won the race in Texas, the only non-Harley winner all year. Matt's first as a crew chief. Matt's done a great job this year riding and tuning 4 bikes. Got John Hall 2 wins. And then winning 4 races and all the finals we've been to. It's just been a great year for us, and we're happy for Ricky, proud to be associated with Ricky and Matt in the first father and son championship in NHRA.
Of course, that's a big achievement there. Ricky, you've been doing it a long time, my friend. How much longer are you going to be doing this?
Well, I thought this year was the last year, but IDG said they want to go one more year. Kind of usually, the number 1. I'm glad in a way, we'll get to carry that 1 again. But next year we'll be my last driving year, and I'll start crew chiefing and looking after some guys from overseas.
Unless you win again, and then you keep extending this retirement program, all right, my friend?
I don't know. If we win again, I might have to say we're back.
All right, for Speed Scene Live. Hey, 2013 champion Matt Smith, Stad Ricky Smith, Colbert Seagraves. I got them all here, folks. Thanks for watching Speed Scene Live.
I'm Ralph Williams.
Hey, man, Donnie, what a great interview. You know, Bob,
yes,
you're a little jet lagged today.
Right,
just this morning, you were in Japan.
Yes.
Well, actually, yesterday you were in Japan, right?
Oh, that's right, because it was just
today.
Or
Oh, today. Okay.
Tomorrow.
Or tomorrow?
No, today.
Today at 6:30. Yeah.
I got back to the States before I left Japan.
Wow. Yeah, the time difference.
That time thing is wild. But, and you're going to have updates on that. You got some great video.
We do.
But what's happening this Saturday?
Well, this weekend, Moon Eyes comes to the United States. We all know they're here in Santa Fe Springs, but they put on their annual Christmas party that is an amazing event. It takes up all of Irwindale Speedway and Drag Strip. There's going to be FX cars running. They're going to have Jeff Arend with the Moon Eyes funny car there. And you saw Jeff do a great job of driving the car at this year's World Finals, and he's been driving all year round. But there are cars, there are hot rods, there are motorcycles, there's pinup girl contests, there are vendors. It takes up the entire Speedway facility. You've got to get there early. Gates will open about 6 a.m. If you're there by 8, you're late.
You know what, Bob, I go to that event every year, and it's a great event. There's all kinds of cool bands, and like you talk about the pinup girls, you know, they got people, girls in like 50s costumes, and they're posing next to the cars, and if you got a cool car, you can get one of these young ladies to pose next to it for you, and the tiki culture stuff happening, and Harleys, there's choppers, there's bobbers, there's all kinds of bikes.
What?
Bobbers.
Bobbers?
Yes. Bobbers.
What is a bobber?
Well, we'll have to teach you, baby.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of cool stuff. Vendors, racers. In fact, I think maybe even Stormy Bird has been to several of these events.
The Stormmeister's been there, yes.
Rat rods, and it's so cool because there's show cars, there's rockabilly bands, there's cars going down the drag strip the whole time, and it's just a cool vibe, and the place gets packed.
It does. There's over 10,000 people will be there. There'll be cackle cars. We'll be racing. Racing will begin at 9 a.m. So you need to get there early. Park your car. There'll be vans. There'll be customs. There'll be rat rods. It is just a car culture extravaganza. Now, we're showing you some of the customs. These are not old customs. These are new builds. This is keeping the history and the style of custom cars alive. And you'll have stockers there. You'll have restored cars. You'll have modified. You'll have race cars, gassers, altereds.
Cool.
You name it. It's going to be there. It is the event to be at. It's the final Moon Eyes event of the year. They just did Yokohama last week, and this week, December 7th, they will be at Irwindale Drag Strip and Speedway. Gates will open up about 6 a.m., and you got to be there.
Hey, Bob, Dar's on line one, and he wants to chit-chat with you about this very event. Dar, welcome to Speed Scene Live.
Hey, guys. Long time no see or talk.
Sure. Yeah. At least a week.
Dar, you're...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, you're a big fan of this Moon Eyes event.
Yeah, I think this is probably the 38th or 50th year I've been going. I don't even know.
38th or 50th.
Yeah, somewhere in there, yeah.
But Donnie and I just put together a deal. We're going to be doing some stuff for Bank Shift and for Speed Scene Live.
Good.
They're at the Moon Eyes show, and Bank Shift is going to be streaming the drag racing action live, and Donnie and I will be feeding them some stuff the same way that we did at the California Hot Rod Reunion. So we'll have a lot of stuff to run on Speed Scene and over the winter, and it's just an amazing show. And one thing that you got to know, if you're going to go there, you better get there before 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. And I'd suggest more like 7 o'clock, because as I recall, they closed the gates at about 8:35 and wouldn't let anybody else in last year until a car left.
Yeah, it was just jammed. I mean,
so I think they've got well over 1,000 cars pre-entered.
Right. The parking for spectators took up the whole racetrack, the whole circle track. They were stacking cars in there. If you got there early, it's going to be tough. There are people parking on the opposite side of the freeway and walking over, and there's a track. It was a good half-mile walk.
Now, Dar, let me ask you a question. Something I've asked the last couple of years, why don't they go to a bigger facility? I mean, they could definitely fill up a place twice as big.
Because they want to keep it like a party.
Yeah.
Like a party out of control?
A party out, but it takes a lot, it takes a lot of work.
Because, I mean, when you go, you'll see that there are certain corners that are certain groups of lowriders or certain groups of clubs and that kind of thing. And they want to keep that same kind of feel. I mean, this originally started out at their shop down on Norwalk Boulevard.
Yeah.
And it got too big, and then people started street racing, and it kind of got out of hand. They found a couple other places to do it, and Irwindale's a real good deal. It doesn't need to get any bigger. It's, if you don't get there early, sorry, you didn't make it.
Yeah, it's an amazing event.
You're kind of mean about this stuff, though.
No, it's a cool party, and if you're, if you want to go hang out there, you just better get off your dead ass, okay?
There you go.
Yeah.
Those are words to live by.
That's it. That's it. But so Dar will be there. Donnie's going to be there. I'm going to be on the PA. I'll be the announcer for the drag racing.
You'll be announcing in the tower.
Yeah.
Will Ken?
Chad Reynolds will be doing the drag racing with Bob's voice on it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he always does. Yeah.
There should be plenty of coverage that people can sit back and watch on Bank Shift. And Donnie will have a lot of interviews with dignitaries, and there's always some weird people there that are always interesting to talk to.
Definitely.
So I hope you'll get down there and do it in person, because there is no party quite like this one.
No.
How about Ken? Will Ken be operating the cameras and the sound
Ken will be operating the camera. He's
nice.
And we've got James Mayer, who's Jimmy Mayer's son, who's going to be doing the editing for us. So, we're kind of put together a package that's working out pretty well.
Nice. Well, you guys do a great job. Don't change anything. Well, maybe
I'm going to get my hair cut.
Change your shirt.
Yeah, it's been getting kind of long. We mean to talk to you about that.
Dar, thanks a lot for calling. That's this Saturday night at
Saturday
Irwindale.
day.
Or Saturday day.
Morning. Get there early.
This Saturday day at Irwindale, right off the 605. It's easy to see, easy to find. Get there early, and you will have a great time. Thanks a lot, Dar.
Take care, Dar.
Well, Bob, we'll be listening to you in the tower, talking about the racing and everything else. But right now, let's listen to Brian Layton, because, Diana, you got him in the queue there somewhere.
I do. Let's go to line 2 and welcome Bryant Layton. Bryant, hey, welcome to Speed Scene Live. Long time.
I know. How's everybody doing? I just want to thank Donnie, too, for no reason at all, just to thank Donnie.
We all thank Donnie.
I had a blast actually out in Samoa with Donnie a couple weeks back, and you know what? With him and Dar and everybody are doing with the new footage they're doing and everything like that, it really is pretty badass, and I really do want to thank them.
Well, it's they really brought a great level to Speed Scene Live, and you know what? It's looking like everything's shaping up for a great year next year, and we're excited about the coming year. What do you got planned for 2014?
You know what? That's why I just want to call in a little bit and just talk a little bit. We got a couple different things working with a couple different race teams. Of course, I'll be back racing with Binge Racing in 2014 in the Jeep Speed. But also got some celebrities. We had Aaron Wheels Fothingham from the Nitro Circus movie and the Nitro Circus shows that's coming to States next year. He's going to continue to riding with me in the Jeep. And some couple other celebrities can't really talk about yet. But we'll be coming back, and I'm going to make sure to make Speed Scene Live in 2014, the Off-Road Report, top priority. Make sure we get the show going really good with a lot of great interviews. So everybody out there, all the fans around the world, and of course everybody out there, on the phone, love when you guys comment and like the pictures and everything like that. Thank you guys very much. We're going to come back hard next year, and I can't wait to know you guys everything we got. I want everybody to make sure they have happy holidays, and we'll talk to you guys next year.
Sounds great, Brian. Thanks for checking in, and we look forward to a great year next year, and enjoy the holidays with your family.
All right, you guys too. Talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bruce, let's take a commercial break, and when we come back, let's see if we can find some more Donnie Couch interviews.
All right, then. Speed Scene Live. Keep it here.
M&H Tires, makers of racing tires that give you the best bite for the buck. You've paid a lot for that horsepower. Make sure you use it all. M&H Tires has the best compounds available for maximum traction. Go to mandhtires.com. That's mandhtires.com. Buy direct and save at the website. And mention the Speed Scene for a 5% discount. That's right, mandhtires.com. Call them at 661-324-4773. M&H Tires has tech guys ready to answer your questions or to recommend the best tire for you. Slicks or DOT. M&H Tires has it all. M&H were the first to create racing tires for muscle cars and also the first to create racing tires for sport compact cars. Legendary M&H Tires. Shop online. Mention the Speed Scene and save 5%. Get the best racing tires, great personal service, and save 5%. Go to mandhtires.com or call them at 661-324-4773. MNHTires.com.
Everyone in the armed forces that has served to defend our great country and our freedom, all of us here in the United States of America would like to offer our sincere appreciation for all that you do and all that you've done. To every family that has made a sacrifice for us, we thank you.
Hi, I'm Hot Rod Holly, and I get gas every Tuesday night with Hot Rod Bob on SpeedSceneLive.com.
Welcome back to more of Speed Scene Live, the #1 online drag racing TV show. Brought to you by Curry Rear Ends, M&H Tires, Hedman Hustler Headers, and TheFote.com.
Welcome back. I would like to say we're just getting started, but we have just barely filled up this beast. That's how soon we are into all that comes from here on out. I'm not sure I really grammatically corrected that thing whatsoever.
I am not himself.
Use your spell check.
Yes. Wow. I did.
Puncture and gravitation.
Yeah.
We're going to do a spelling bee.
Puncture and gravitation. Yeah, I have got to remember that.
Sure you will.
Oh, God. Inside joke.
Okay. Well,
Hey.
welcome back to the show.
Who's on the show tonight, Bruce?
That would be you, sir. Lucky Hudson.
Anybody else?
Yeah, how about Diana Mite?
Thanks.
There's Hot Rod Bob.
You just turned me green. I don't know why. You're gray. What the heck's going on with the cameras
You look
now?
perfectly fine to me, Dynamite. Look over there.
Look
You're
over
just-
there. Yeah.
You're looking at the wrong.
Which monitor? Yeah.
If I look over there, I can't see myself.
There's 27 screens. They all have Dynamite on them.
No, I don't think
and all the
so,
colors
Lucky.
are different.
Yeah, they are. I'm purple in some, green in others.
Andy Warhol's been here.
Oh, so yeah, that's it. That's it.
Well, you know, everyone's talking about their love for Donnie Couch. And, of course, I share your enthusiasm. You know, Donnie Couch is the greatest.
He's a lovable guy. He's like a big teddy bear.
Well, I'm not going to go there.
He is little swag as well.
He's little swag, yeah.
Well, I don't think any guy wants to go by little swag or
yeah.
little anything.
You know, Dynamite, if you were comparing him to a teddy bear, I would say the teddy bear that he would be Ted.
Yeah, I agree. We just watched that movie the other day, you know.
gotta see
he
that. It's-
would be Ted the teddy bear.
Everything looked irreverent and hilarious.
It was.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was.
Exactly.
You know, down to earth and real.
You know, if you went to Build-A-Bear, you wouldn't build a Donnie.
Yeah. Well,
You
let's go back to Saboba Casino for the Sand Drags, and let's check in with one more Donnie Couch interview at the Sand Drags.
Out Speed Scene Live. I'm here with Todd Kinney, the owner of this car. And you got a pretty big crew here. You got Jake Sanders and all these top-notch fuel guys. They all got uniforms on. Must be paying them some big bucks here, huh?
Not any at all.
Not any at all? Hey, can get a shot of the crew because, you know, evidently they're not getting paid. Maybe you give them a sandwich or something?
Yes, we do try to feed them.
All right. Well, it looks like you're feeding them pretty good here tonight. So, hey, Billy Morris, new to the Top Fuel deal. Of course, you drive your family alcohol dragster. You're getting ready to run that later.
Yes, sir.
How's it feeling, this Top Fuel car?
It's just nothing like it, man. I'm just glad to get the opportunity with the UTI racing crew. Let me get in here and get some seat time with these guys. It's really hard to jump back in that alcohol car after you get a hit of this nitro, man. It's really a good deal, and I'm looking forward to a couple more strong passes today. We'll see what we got for them.
Of course, John Wirtz and Jake Sanders working on the car. They give you a lot of kudos, saying you're a good driver and know how to control this car. But right now we're going to step back, let you warm it up, and we'll catch your first run out on the track. It's our first time here on Speed Scene Live at the Sand Races. What's that?
Let's do it.
Really? Can you do it louder? Like enthusiasm?
Hey, let's do it, baby.
Hey, Jake Sanders, start this baby up. Let's hear it cackle.
Man, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah, I see a lot of, not debris, but fumes floating through the pit area.
Yeah, I think it finally got to one of those crewmen right now.
Yeah, I don't know how those guys are doing it without masks.
I don't know. They don't have any elements.
Coming up, Top Fuel action on Speed Scene Live. We're going to go 300 feet in about 102 seconds. Are you ready, Billy?
Oh, of course I'm ready. This thing cackled pretty hard, and I think she's ready to run.
All right, so we're getting ready to pull it on the track. We'll have coverage of Speed Scene Live, first time at the Sand Races. We're here with Billy Morris. Pre-stage. Jake Sanders says, take it on in there, Billy. Billy rolls it in there. He's pre-staged. Staged. Billy rolls it in. Here we go. Wow, 248 to a 253. Great racing action under the lights here. Header flames, everything standing out. 248 for Billy. Great run out here in Top Fuel action. Of course, it's still qualifying. Billy taking the #1 spot out here tonight.
Man, oh.
And his eyes still aren't watering.
Yeah,
Mine
well,
are
he's a
watering
pro.
just watching.
Now, I got to mention, here Donnie Couch does an interview, films the car, watches it stage, boom, #1 qualifier.
Yeah.
Is that coincidental?
Well, you know, it must have something to do with Speed Scene Live, just the aura, right,
Now,
Lucky?
he did have a Speed Scene Live sticker on there.
Oh,
didn't
well,
he?
and we said that's good for a 10.
There you go. Little mojo.
Yeah.
Mojo for the go-go.
Mojo for the go-go, y'all.
Hey, you know, coming up in not this weekend, but the following weekend is the PRI show. That's the Performance Racing Industry Show.
Where's that located at, Lucky?
Well, it's been in sunny Florida for the past few
It
years.
was too doggone close to that Disney World, though, wasn't
Well,
it?
it used to be in Indy, and it moved back to Indy.
I think it should stay at Indy. That's where it belongs.
Well,
don't you?
it's the center of the racing world.
It's the hub.
It's you know, it's the place to be. So there'll be a lot of companies, including Curry, including Hedman Headers, Hustler Headers. They're all going to be there. You can go see their booths. You can talk to them in person.
You can tell
see
them
the
Lucky
product.
sent ya.
Yeah, sure. Who? So check out their stuff, but. it sort of to get you in the mood for that, we've got some great SEMA coverage from Las Vegas, courtesy of the people at the FOAT, and they talked to a couple companies. In fact, Protecto Wrap was one of those companies that the FOATers got a chance to talk to and do a short interview. Let's check in and find out about Protecto Wrap.
My name is Tom Archibald. I'm with Protecto Wrap. This is our audio wrap product, which is a 60 mil thick butyl adhesive, both fused to a 4 mil thick aluminum facing, diffuses sound, vibration, noise inside your vehicle. Actually, attenuates. We have motor noise, engine noise, road noise, low and mid-range stereo waves. What you can do is it's real easy peel and stick installation, wherein you peel off your release liner, get an aggressive butyl adhesive, cut with a utility blade, apply to both the skin and the panel of your door. It's a real formable material where it easily forms around edges, around forms. You don't have to roll it on with a roller blade. Forms up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, good for the life of the vehicle, and reduces decibel level by 9.2 to 9.6 decibels per square foot. If you'd like to find out more about it, you can visit www.audiowrap.com. Thank you.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Wish we could have heard him just a little bit better, but we get the whole premises. I mean, he really wouldn't even have to talk. He could have just showed the product, and we could see how great it was.
Well,
the way it kind of molded around stuff, I mean, that was kind of cool.
You know, Dynamite, that is a sound-reducing product.
Oh, there is that.
So, we've got another...
How about heat reducing? Does it reduce heat, too, like it?
I think it does.
Because I still felt he was a little hot. I could feel that through the camera.
Think so?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, talking about things that reduce heat, Performance Bearing is at the show, and they've got all kinds of bearings, including ceramic bearings that reduce heat and friction. Let's hear what he has to say.
Friction.
My name is Jack Wilson. We have a company called Performance Bearing. We build bearings for most all race cars, and we can also improve the fuel mileage on a car that's just driven on the street. We build a lot of bearings in-house from scratch that are billet 52100 steel. And if you'd like to know more about it, we've got a pretty extensive website. It's www.performancebearing.com. Thank you.
You know, I love these bearings, and I know that there's always been talk about some of the pro teams, how they use these bearings in a lot of their engine products and chassis products. And the better your car works, I mean, look at this thing, spin. This is a wheelie bar wheel. Mm-hmm. It's not going to slow you down at all. It's going to give you a little edge. And look at this third member right here. I mean, that's really impressive.
Yeah. Boy, that frees up horsepower.
Man, it does. Because you're right, it's not a slip bearing of some sort. It's the balls or the sliders or whatever it's going to be. Not a slider, but a roller type.
Mm-hmm. A roller bearing.
Right. And, you know, those that's the kind of thing, too, that, you know, a whole lot of different applications, I know, in the camera world, you know, where they have the big dollies and big track systems. And the smoother you can get those bearings, the better you're going, baby.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
right.
we could try some of those bearings on that camera and that microphone next time, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that is courtesy of thefoat.com.
Hi, I'm Deanna Zell. I'm with Express Assembly Products, and we represent the Sumake name in North America. We are the full distributor of their products. We carry electric, air, and impact wrenches for all your needs. I hope you come and visit us at www.expressassembly.com.
You know, it just goes to show how much action they had at SEMA. You heard everybody in the background. What that noise was, it was thousands of people. It's conversations, basically.
And it's
like
great. It's great to be able to walk up, talk to people. You can see the product. You can touch the product. Let me touch some of the product over here. Yeah, that's good product.
Hey, there are no labels that say don't touch the merchandise?
Yeah, well, who reads those?
Don't cut this label off this pillow.
Yeah.
Ever.
Let's do one more. Let's check in with the guys from SB Tools.
Hi, I'm Chad Schley from SB Tools, and this is our extender arm for a popular mobile hydraulic press. It allows the technician to bring an 18.2-ton ram to the vehicle and service bushings, ball joints, and go bearings out of the car. Outer billet clamp, adjust this to the vertical location for any kind of ball joint servicing. Variable height. You can go up or down depending on the height of the lift. Back flat, you can rotate it out this direction. Depending on where the
thing about this extender arm is it allows technicians to use it on a 4-post lift. So any kind of alignment rack or any kind of a 4-post or drive-on lift, it'll be able to service the vehicle right on the lift without removing all the components. It uses an air-over hydraulic pump, 18 tons of pressure. The main system has 64 different sizes of these different cups, pushing and receiving cups. For any more information, you guys can get a hold of us at sptool.com, or you can search on the web or on Google or any of your favorite search sites for Schley Products, SP Tools.
Yeah, they got good stuff. They've been around a long time. Great company, great tools. And
I know one of my big problems with any manufacturer like that, and good quality tools like SP, is I want them all.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah.
Now I just got to work a third job. And
You work enough, Bruce. You work enough. Now,
but I want the tools.
Start working on your car again.
Let's start getting into what's going on.
I need to hear the music, Lucky.
It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry.
What's going on? It's brought to you by Curry Racing Rear Ends. Curry has your rear end ready and waiting for you. You tell them Diana Might sent you. Also brought to you by Hedman Hustler Headers. Oh, yeah. You want your car sounding good. You want it running good. That extra airflow. You go to Hedman. Right, Lucky?
That's right. The line of Hustler Racing products will give you that extra flow, that extra power. And Hedman also makes a complete line of street mufflers for your street car, including cars that require CRB numbers, California Air Resource Board smog numbers. You can have a smog legal car that performs, drives, and sounds great and be perfectly legal. That's right. Roll into that smog station without any worries, thanks to Hedman. Also, check out their line of hamburger oil pans, Transdap adapters. They got all kinds of cool stuff. And
you know what? They should stop by the Speed Scene Live booth at the many shows we go to, and they can see the full line of products that they carry. Right, Lucky?
That's right. And Diana Might, I know you're going to get into what's going on. You're going to tell everybody.
But you're going to say something first, so I have to stop, right?
You have to stop, because I have to remind people that next week will be our last show of the year. We will be doing one more show, and then we're going to take off the rest of... Hey, look at that nice Nova.
What if they miss us, Lucky? Can't they go to our archives or YouTube and still watch maybe some old shows that they missed? Or hey, just watch the same show twice.
Well, you can only watch a show so many times, but that's a good point, Diana Might. Our YouTube channel, there's a link right on our site. You can go there. You can watch all kinds of past shows. And, you can always talk to us on thefote.com, too. But we're going to take some time off. This is when we work on the race cars. This is when we work on the behind-the-scenes stuff at the show. This is when, we get everything dialed out so that we can come back bigger and better in February. But rest assured, we will be back the first Tuesday night in February. And... we'll make sure to put that on our fan page on Facebook. We also have an emailer, so send us your email, and we will put you on our mailing list and send you out an email to remind you when we return to the air. So make sure that you stay in touch with us. We will be back, and we'll be back better than ever. Well, maybe not Diana Mike, because you're perfect just the way you are.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yes, well, let's get into the what's going on. Everybody, don't forget, this Saturday, that's December 7th, that's going to be the Moon Eyes Christmas Show, and that's going to be at Irwindale Raceway. And like Bob said, be there early, or you may be disappointed about not getting in. Right, Bob?
That's right. Hey, Dynamite, I just got reminded by Les that every year while we're on break, they do the .com awards on Competition Plus.
Thanks, Les.
And we're never on the air, so we can never ask people to vote for us.
Right.
We mention it on our fan page a couple times. But, hey, if you get a chance, watch our fan page. I might put up there to ask you to go to the .com awards and vote for Speed Scene Live. You know, surprisingly enough...
How coincidental. It's up when we're off.
Well, they don't have an online TV category, so we have to compete with the radio shows.
Okay, I get it.
And the guy that wins is the guy that's on Competition Plus.
No way. No way. Is that a conflict of interest?
It might be. It might be.
Only I would say that.
Saturday, December 28th, the Monster Energy World Speedway Invitational. That will be at Industry Hills Expo Center. Go to IndustryRacing.com. It's the best speedway you'll see all year long. This is the last race. It's the only winter race. It's the best facility. It's beautiful out there. And, of course, Donnie Couch and the crew will be out there filming for a future show.
And we did talk about the PRI show. That's going to be December 12th through the 14th, and that's going to be in, where, Lucky? Indiana this year. So make sure you check that out. You know what? I know you have to kind of have an in with a shop or what have you, but if you're in the automotive industry, you can find a way into that show if you're back east. Don't miss it. It's once a year.
Hey, this is great footage I'm watching. I'm seeing all these race cars. Doug Crumlich driving his Vega and a lot of friends. Is this? I think this might be Fontana coverage.
This is some old footage. I was looking, and I have the old wheels on my car, Lucky, before I snagged your wheels.
It's true. Yes. Back in the archives. Speed Scene Live file.
That is real old Fontana.
That's on the south side, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, man, there's some great cars there.
Yeah, memories, man.
I'm looking at cars I haven't seen in years, so this is great. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you.
We want to let everybody know the first NHRA Heritage Race, January 12th through the 10th through the 12th at Chandler, Arizona. It's been canceled, but we will keep you abreast on anything we hear about that.
But don't worry, because the world famous March meet is scheduled for March 6th through the 9th, and that has not been canceled.
No, and that won't be canceled, and we'll be there.
And you can get tickets for that on Fote.
That's right.
Absolutely. Thanks for reminding us, Bob. And the March 22nd to the 23rd, you're going to see Curry Rear End's Hedman Hustler Headers booth at the Pomona Muscle Car event.
March 28th through the 30th, NMCA West at Bakersfield.
ANRA season opener. Well, that's going to be April 11th through the 13th.
And the NMCA West returns to Pomona.
I will be there, definitely.
May 15th through the 18th. Oh, it was nice last year. The weather was good.
It was perfect. And you know what? There's some rumors about the Fontana track opening up. Well, as soon as we get confirmation on that, we are going to let you know. And you know what? If it's during our break, hey, we'll post it right on our fan page, Lucky, right?
Well, it won't be that soon, Diana. We're only
I'm
going
an
on break
optimist.
for
My
6 weeks.
glass is always half full.
There's no danger of us not being on the air. I hate to tell you that.
You never know. If we hear any late breaking news, we'll go ahead and we'll let all of our viewers see.
That's right.
Yes, well, but that's good news that it's coming back.
It is good news. And Bob, Irwindale is every Thursday, right?
Every Thursday
Does that
throughout the year.
continue on
all year round?
All right. Well, hey, racers.
Well, we shut down for Thanksgiving.
Sure.
We'll shut down for Christmas.
Sure.
But we're open every Thursday
Christmas
as long
is
as
on
it's
a
rain.
Wednesday, so the day after Christmas is a Thursday.
And I think they're going to be shut down for that to give people some time to spend with their families.
And here in Southern California, we also have the wonderful Barona track down in San Diego as well, next to that awesome casino. So don't forget about that track as well if you just have an inkling to go racing.
Be there.
Nice. We'll see you guys next week. Bruce, Dynamite, Bob, you did a fantastic job.
Thank you. I'll see you guys Saturday at Moon Eyes.
All right, Saturday, Moon Eyes, Dynamite. We'll see you next week. You too, Lucky Hudson. I'm certain of it. All right, and looky here. It's time for the encore presentation. I know it kind of sounded like we were doing a bunch of goodbyes there. We are live next week. And, of course, if you missed any of tonight's show, you can watch it next right here at Speed Scene Live. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great week.
Speed Scene Live TV, the #1 online motorsports TV show. Brought to you by Curry Racing Rear Ends, M&H Tires, and theFote.com.